Coach Griggs, this is Sadie Jackson. In the middle is Lauren Jimerson and Jocelyn Hatfield. Just super excited to be here. I got this job 4 years ago, and I know that I had the girls to do it to make it to Birmingham. It was just my job to get them there. So, just relieved that they played hard enough to get us here, and it's all about them. Nothing out there.
Coach, you knew coming in, Gracie was the number one priority to stop. You look at the stat sheet, she was 4 for 20 and 1 for 8 from the three-point line. And she did get to the free throw line some, but you guys seemed like you was rotating defenders on her and had her frustrated, and she wasn't in her game all night. Talk about that a little bit.
How many total did she have? I'm sorry, I didn't.
21.
We were trying to hold her to 18 or less, but that was a go. But we know Gracie Johnson's a great basketball player. She has a lot of heart, and we knew she was going to play hard. But of course, coming into the game, she's making 14 free throws a game. So we talked about different girls talk about all week about not fouling Gracie, don't foul Gracie, don't foul Gracie, make it tough on her. Try to make it hard for her to get the ball. When she gets it, just don't foul her. But girls were a little excited to start with. First half we fouled a little more than we should have, probably just because they was the one to get after it a little bit. But we settled down in the second half, and I think we done a very good job in the second half. Try not to put them on the free throw line as much.
Looking at the box score, these 4 players scored 13 points, and then your leading scored 15. So, as a coach, you gotta love seeing that balanced score. I'm a lucky enough guy to have 7 or 8 players that score double figures on any given night. So my job's easy. If one girl's not feeling it that night, we got 5 or 6 others that can score. So it makes my job really easy. You guys want to talk about that? Just being able to spread the scoring like that. How much it helps. Spread it around a little bit.
Go ahead, Jean.
Like he said, when one girl's having an off night, we have multiple others that can step up and do it. It's a matter of want to. And everybody on our team, you can tell they want to. They want to do it. So, yeah.
It's good to have girls. I give them the green light. I trust all of you. You're open. I say, fog it. We'll go get it. If it don't go in, we're gonna go get it. Our rebounding percentage is pretty good off 3-point misses. So, if you miss a layup, you're probably not getting that rebound. But if you miss a long 3, we got a good chance of getting that and shooting another one. So, but the girls do a good job of sharing the ball, man, and they'll shoot that thing in when they open.
Coach, talk about your depth too, man. The way you were substituting, you could physically see Geraldine wore out.
I told the girls for the game, we're gonna play all 12 of them. We're gonna get in the game. Just be ready. Everybody's gonna guard Gracie Johnson too. Everybody's gonna have their chance at, try to deny her the ball and run around and chase her around. And, but once again, I'm a lucky guy to have 12 people that can get out there and play, contribute in a game like that.
Just looking ahead to Birmingham, Coach, of course, a big win today, but we're not finished yet. What do you need from your girls as you get ready for the Final Four?
We're going to take tomorrow off. I'm going to go watch Prattville Christian and Trinity play tomorrow. They play tomorrow at 3 o'clock. I'm going to go check that game out. That'll be our Final Four matchup. Both teams are really good teams, so we got our work cut out for us. But I told these girls, if we play hard and do our job, we'll be just fine. We're in a situation where if the Bears play ball, the Bears have a good chance of winning. So, it's on us. It's on these girls. It's on me to have them prepared, and, we'll see what happens when we tip it off.
For the girls, tell us your emotions right now about making your trip to the Final Four.
It's amazing. I'm excited.
I'm excited, but I know we're not done.
Right.
We've got a lot of work to do.
I agree.
Agree with it? Okay.
I'll add this. Plainview's got some good girls sports programming going on. The last year's softball team won the state championship. Volleyball team made it to the Final Four. Now we're going to the Final Four, so we're super excited. And we didn't want to be the one that messes the rotation up, to be honest. We wanted to make sure we got to the state tournament to hold up our end of the bargain.
Coach Jamie Gilbert from Geraldine High School, and I have with me the sharpshooter, Gracie Johnson. What an honor to be in the finals of regionals. This is a place Geraldine hadn't been in 22 years. And for this group of girls that came into the area tournament with a record of 12-12, it was huge for us to be here. Definitely not the outcome we wanted, but what a privilege and an honor to be here and be with these girls, and they represented very well.
So Gracie, you got hurt in that third quarter. It did not seem like there's any way you're not going to finish that game.
Yeah, no, I was on the bench. I was like, I want to go back in. Put me back in.
just the mentality that she has as a player. You're obviously gonna miss something like that.
Yeah, and she's played like that all year, not just today. She's gone down with some pretty hard knocks, because people double teaming her and things like that. But just the fighting the dog right there. Not the size of the dog, but it's fighting the dog. And very proud of her for being able to come back. And she did land very hard on her hip right there. But being a senior and being a leader that she is, I knew there was no way that I was going to be able to keep her on the bench. So as soon as I looked around, she looked at me like, if you don't put me in. One of those things.
Coach, the other day I posted a picture of Gracie, and I think it reached 75,000 people or something in 2 days.
Yes, sir.
And Coach Davis, football coach, messaged me and he said, man, I'm not shocked. That's Geraldine community.
Yes,
talk
sir.
about that community a little bit, man, how special it is in general, and what you guys have going on there.
And I'll go back to Coach Davis and football. All the coaches at Geraldine are on the same page. We just love each other. And getting the community back involved like they were during football season, down here through the stretch of basketball. And it's amazing what getting to the regionals will do for a community. And our folks, my phone has been blasted by people sending texts of people that I graduated with that I haven't heard from in 35 years. So when community gets together and it's important to them, not just the winning. And then that's what I told my girls. It's not just the winning; it's the attitude in which you play. And boy, for 5 games they've done that. Because nobody really gave us a chance to be here. I kept telling them over and over that play hard. Leave it on the floor, and they could be here, and that's exactly what they did. They bought in. Not a lot that I had to do. They just played hard.
Hey, Gracie, what's it been like playing here at Geraldine, obviously, and getting down here and actually getting a win your senior year, and then battling your tail off? To the very end. Just the overall assessment of your career at Geraldine.
It's been great. I've always dreamed to come playing at JSU, and I finally got to. And having the community and everybody behind you, it's really good.
You went, she struck, her post went nuclear. Both of them did.
They did.
Both of her posts did.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was like, wow. It's funny, took off.
Coach, one thing I noticed about you guys playing tonight is the toughness of your team. It's like, I thought we were going to have a boxing match there because both teams were just battling. Talk to us about the toughness of your team and the fight that they have.
They are. They're so tough. And I think that's something I've tried to instill in them. I graduated from Geraldine in '87, and that's something. My team went to the Elite Eight. We got to play at Auburn, and we were just a bunch of scrappy guys, and that's what I try to instill in them. And they just took it and run. If you look at my lineup, we're 5'3", 5'4". We're not giants out there, but boy, the heart that they play with.
Yeah.
I couldn't ask for anything more. I'll be honest.
I know as a coach, that's got to make you feel good.
It makes me
Gracie
feel
plays
great.
6'5".
Absolutely, she does. She sure does.
She sure does, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know she's going to do great things at Gaston State.
That's right.
And you going back to the picture that you had taken, just the purple and the white, and it's faded into the JSU background. We talked about it, and that picture exemplifies a legacy, and that's what I talked to him about. Hey, and I told her on the hallway down through here, I said, somebody's going to be shooting at the gym tomorrow so they can say, hey, I'm fixing to beat Gracie's record of 43. And that's the way it's supposed to be.
Right.
That's what these girls are supposed to hand down. Coaches, we get to be a part of it. My job's easy because when they play as hard as they do, my job's so easy. Yes, sir.
Hey, testament to you, Gracie, Coach Griggs. You can ask everybody in here. He was like, "We got us." He said, "All 12 of them's gonna play, and all 12 of them's gonna get a shot to guard it. We're gonna try everything we got to stop it."
And they did a good job. Hats off to Plainview. They like I said, they played hard, and we knew it was going to be a boxing match when we went in, and They just deliver more blows than we did, at the end of the day. But I'm very proud of Coach Griggs and his girls. They played very well. And my hat's off to them, absolutely.
Coach, you got 8 seniors on this team. I guess just talk a little bit about that group and the legacy they leave to get to this point, through the ups and downs that you guys had this season.
There were downs. There were some downs. There was some adversity that struck the team, but the girls didn't let it get to them. They just sort of battled over that. We battled through some sickness, of course, which every team pretty much throughout the season has. But those 8 seniors, just a great group of girls. 2 of the seniors had never stepped on a basketball court until this season. I keep telling them that they were as big a part of this as Gracie being the shooter that she is, that those girls, they were as big a part because, listen, we had to have girls to practice, and they made our starters better. And some of those girls, a couple of the seniors never got to see the floor a lot. And that's what makes me feel bad as a coach because I want them all to play. But, at the end of the day, we got to try to find what works on the floor. But I couldn't be more proud of all 8 seniors than anything.